So in this problem, we have a parabola. Its equation is given to us. So we need to determine the coordinates of the vertex and the focus. We need to determine the equation of the axis and the directrix, as well as the length of the latus rectum of the parabola. Let us begin. So here what we'll do, we'll first consider the given equation of the parabola. We have 4y squared plus 12x minus 12y plus 39 equals to 0. What we'll do, we'll try to convert it into the standard form. For this, let's keep the quadratic terms on the left hand side. So the quadratic terms are consisting of y. So we have 4y squared minus 12y. And then we are going to transpose the terms containing x and the constant term to the right hand side to get negative 12x minus 39. Now let's take 4 as the common factor on the left hand side. So we have 4 times y squared minus 3y. That will be equals to negative 12x minus 39. Dividing both sides by 4, so we get y squared minus 3y. That will be equals to, so negative 12x divided by 4 will be negative 3. So we get negative 3x minus 39 over 4. Now we'll try to convert y squared minus 3y into a perfect square by using the method of completing the square. So here we have y squared. So 3y can be expressed as 2 times y times 3 over 2. So this number 3 over 2 is the hint that we need to take the square of that number 3 over 2 whole square, but this is an extra term that we are adding. So we need to subtract it as well. So we'll subtract 3 over 2 whole square, and this will be equals to negative 3x minus 39 over 4. So doing so, the first 3 terms will now become a perfect square. So we have y minus 3 over 2 whole square. So this will be equals to negative 3x minus 39 over 4. We'll transpose negative of 3 over 2 whole square to the right hand side to get positive 9 over 4. Okay, so let's further simplify. Now we have y minus 3 over 2 whole square equals to negative 3x minus, so here we will get 30 over 4. So let's do one thing. Well, keep the left hand side as it is. We have y minus 3 over 2 whole square. On the right hand side, we're going to take negative 3 as the common factor. So we have negative 3 times x plus 10 over 4, or simply 5 over 2. So what we have here is the equation of the parabola. So let's call it equation number 1. This is expressed in the standard form. This has the form y squared equals to negative 4ax. However, the vertex has been shifted. And what we'll do, in order to find out by what amount the vertex has been shifted, we're going to make a substitution here. We'll make 2 substitution here. So first, let's consider x plus 5 over 2 to be equivalent to x in uppercase. And then we'll consider y minus 3 over 2 to be equivalent to y in uppercase as well. Now this means that equation 1 now transforms into y squared equals to negative 3x, which can be also expressed as y squared equals to negative 4 multiplied to 3 over 4 times x. We're writing in this particular fashion because this is comparable to the form y squared equals to negative 4 times ax, which means that the value of a, this implies that the value of a will be 3 over 4. Fine. So what we have, we originally had the equation of the parabola given in the coordinate system x comma y. We're going to consider it to be the original coordinate system, but what we have done, we have converted it into a new coordinate system, or we can say we can transform it into a new coordinate system x comma y. So what we'll do, we'll take the help of this particular equation and try to find define its vertex, its focus, the equation of axis and directrix, and the latus rectum. And once we have this equation, we will use these 2 substitution to revert back to the old coordinate system. So let's go. So here we'll first begin by sketching the graph of y squared equals to negative 4ax, and this is going to be a left facing parabola. So here we have the graph of the parabola y squared equals to negative 4ax. Now this parabola is in its standard form, so its vertex is going to be at the origin 0, 0. Then we have the coordinates of the focus at negative a, 0. Then we have the line on which the focus and the vertex line, that line is referred to as the axis of symmetry line. Now in this case, the axis of symmetry line is along the x-axis, so its equation is given by y equals to 0. Now on this axis of symmetry, we have another point a comma 0, and through this point we are passing a line which is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry line, and that line is referred to as the directrix. Since this directrix line is parallel to the y-axis and passing through a comma 0, its equation is given by x equals to a. Also, the position of directrix is very important here. Its distance from the vertex is exactly the same as the distance of the focus from the vertex. And then we have the latus rectum. The latus rectum is the straight line that passes through the focus of the parabola. It is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry with its endpoints on the parabola. So the length of the latus rectum is given by absolute value of 4 times a. Now, when we replace the value of a with 3 over 4, then we're going to get the equation y squared equals to negative 3x expressed in the new coordinate system x comma y. So let's start with the new coordinate system. We have new x comma y. So in this coordinate system, the vertex is given by 0 comma 0. That means it's at the origin. This simply means that x value will be equals to 0 and the y value that's equals to 0. However, our goal is to go back to the original coordinate system, that is x comma y. So here all we have to do is use the same equation, x equals to 0 and y equals to 0, but in place of x we're going to use x plus 5 over 2. So this will be equals to 0, and in place of y, in y equals to 0, we'll use y minus 3 over 2 equals to 0. So solving for x and y, we get the coordinates of the vertex in the old coordinate system. So that's going to be x will be negative 5 over 2 and the y coordinate value will be 3 over 2. Let's talk about the focus. So the focus of the parabola in the new coordinate system, that's at negative a comma 0. Now a corresponds to 3 over 4. So our focus is at negative 3 over 4 comma 0, which means that x corresponds to negative 3 over 4 and y corresponds to 0. So when we go to the old coordinate system, we'll use x equals to negative 3 over 4, but in place of x, we're going to use x plus 5 over 2. So this will be equals to negative 3 over 4. And then y equals to 0 means we have y minus 3 over 2 equals to 0. So when you solve for the value of x and y, we're going to get the coordinates of the focus in the old coordinate system. So the x coordinate is going to be minus 13 over 4 and the y coordinate will be 3 over 2. Then let's find out the equation of the axis. The equation of the axis is given by y equals to 0 in the new coordinate system. So that means in the old coordinate system, we have y minus 3 over 2 equals to 0. This is going to be the equation of the axis of the parabola. Then we have the directrix. The directrix is given by the equation x equals to a. So a here is 3 over 4. That means in the new coordinate system, the equation of the directrix is x equals to 3 over 4. So we have to go to the old coordinate system. So we'll replace the value of x with x plus 5 over 2. So this will be equals to 3 over 4. So solving for x, we get x equals to negative 7 over 4. And finally, we'll find out the length of the latus rectum. The length of the latus rectum will be equals to absolute value of 4 times a. So here a is 3 over 4. So that means the length of the latus rectum will be 3 units. Now, regardless of the coordinate system we use, that means be it the new coordinate system or the old coordinate system, the length of the latus rectum is always going to be fixed at 3 units because the shape of the parabola does not change even if we shift the coordinates of the vertex. So here we have successfully obtained the coordinates of the vertex of the parabola. So that's at negative 5 over 2 comma 3 over 2. Coordinates of the focus will be at negative 13 over 4 comma 3 over 2. Equation of the axis of the parabola will be y minus 3 over 2 equals to 0. Equation of the directrix will be x equals to negative 7 over 4. And the length of the latus rectum will be 3 for the parabola given by y minus 3 over 2 whole squared equals to negative 3 times x plus 5 over 2.